Before y'all do anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you rockin' with Young Dolph. Put that dolphin emoji. Let me know where y'all from and who you rockin' with. Breaking news, they arrested the person who shot up the Lil Baby concert. They said they was looking for two people who ran out the back alley of the whole venue. Lil Baby's security team, every security team that was there, they were in on it. They wouldn't have let that guy through without the security guards being in on it. This is in Memphis, and one of the people who got hit up is from Memphis. How do you know that the shooter that got away isn't his actual enemy, his op, or somebody that was trying to get him? You got to understand, with all these people in Memphis trying to come to this concert, it's the most dangerous city. And the fact that John Morant was over there, he was backstage, they had to rush him out because he didn't have his pole with him this time. And so what y'all gotta realize is that you could never be slacking like that, and security could always be in on it. That's why you have to get your own security, or you gotta do it with yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, people could be bought out. They could put money up and say, hey man, I need you to watch out for this person. I need you to notify me when this person comes in and out. That's why the security could be paid for. So even the security on your side could be paid by somebody on the other side, and actually get them to flip and drop your location and get the drop on you whole time as somebody within your own group, man. That's why you cannot trust nobody these days. Everybody could get it. Everybody is basically where they could do something to actually double cross somebody else, man. And you got to pay attention to the fact that a lot of people be phony and fake, man. A lot of these fake people be getting exposed, and this is the reason why the people from PRE don't need to get nobody else around them anymore. You've seen what just happened to CEO Jizzle. You can't be going to these concerts like that and Glorilla is supposed to be performing. That means CMG is in the house. Why would they go to the Glorilla concert when that's the exact enemies? That's like the PRE dudes being front stage at a Yogotti concert. You asking for something to happen, man, especially after blacyoungsta's brother just got hit up like that, and the dude already said that he was going to slide and retaliate the next chance that he gets. So what's the next chance that he got? The concert that just happened with Lil Baby. Y'all gotta understand, man, these rappers is the most dangerous jobs, and just by being around them, you putting yourself in a higher risk of something going down, man. This is why people gotta understand, when they out there turning up, they going to these parties, they going to all of these events, and it's always gonna have some people there that are looking to do the wrong things, man. People are gonna be trying to rob people there. People are gonna be trying to hit people up, man. They're trying to hit the cars. They're trying to do everything, man, because they see that it's a lot of ballers in one spot. When you got a lot of ballers and a lot of haters, the haters are always going to feel a certain type of way, and they're going to do something, man, because the envy, the jealousy, and the greed hypnotizes them with the hate and causes them. Somebody puts something in their ear and says, hey, go do this, go do that. When push comes to shove, man, a lot of people, there's no more of them business loans. There's no more ZZZ loans, man. Put the Z. If you rockin' with Young Dolph, man, put Dolph in the comment section, the dolphin emoji. Let me know where y'all from, because at the end of the day, man, they set up these people who got hit up at that concert just like how Dolph got set up. They knew they was going to be there. They had their ticket in advance. When the promoters book the special guests and the VIPs to come, they tell that to the people who are performing. They tell that to the management team, to the promotion team, and the security team. So once Glorilla's people from CMG found out that PRE CEO Jizzle, Key Glock, and Kenny Money and BEO Lil Kenny was going to be there, then that's when they notified Big Jook and Govan, and they made sure to have the people there that was going to be on the watch that actually seen them before, man. A lot of the people that's on the security side, man, they actually working in the streets of Memphis. They just took the job because it's something that they could do to get paid for. When you see Yo Gotti's music videos, he doesn't have real security guards around him. He has street dudes from Memphis that he's trying to have them watch out because they still live there. So when Yo Gotti comes back and does a music video in the hood, he goes right there to them people's houses and them people's hoods and says, yep, I'm gonna pay you guys $50 each, just watch around the area and everything like that. And that $50 is like a slap in the face, because he's there with the $1 million in chains and everything like that. And so one of these days, man, when one of them dudes get really hungry and Yo Gotti only offer him $50 to watch his back during the music video or at the concert or whatever like that, they might end up turning back against him. The PRE people could give the street dudes in Memphis that's on Gotti and CMG side, they could put money to them and say, hey, I want y'all to turn sides, I want y'all to get them and everything like that. This is the type of stuff that be happening nowadays, man. Everybody knows that at any point, the money, the envy, the jealousy, the greed, that could change people, man. And everybody, they say that they loyal, they say that they never fold, they say they'll never tell, but then all that ends up happening. They end up telling, they end up folding, they end up snitching and everything when they get in that interrogation room and the feds put the spotlight in their face. Because at the end of the day, they got caught on camera in 4K. They got witnesses around that called in. They seen them, what kind of car they got in. They know every single thing about them, man. And this is why the feds is going to hit hard when this whole entire RICO comes out. Because they said that if the feds have to get involved, they're going to go full force, man. This is why they should have left Young Dolph alone a long time ago, man. They playing with the wrong people. They need to just go ahead and just go about their business and get their money. Everybody got to move out of Memphis, man. You cannot raise your kids in Memphis. You cannot try to be a successful business owner or anything and try to pass generational wealth, because the crab in the barrel mentality is in full effect. A lot of people don't want to see nobody make it out, man. They don't want to see the successful people make it out, and that's just the way it is. If they did want to see them make it out, then Young Dolph would still be here, man. And the fact that they try to take Young Dolph out means they don't want nobody to pass them. They don't want nobody to flourish. They don't want nobody to make it out, do any good. They want them to be trapped in the same place that they trapped in, and that's the exact definition of a crab in a barrel mentality. When the crab gets pulled out and they're going to be taken as a pet, they're going to the nice restaurant to be put in the biggest fish tank, right? Then the other crabs, they be grabbing onto them with their claws. Look, they pinch like this and they try to drag them back down into the bucket. They try to, while they're elevating in Memphis, they try to grab them and bring them back to the hood of Memphis. They try to bring them back to the streets of Memphis, and so that way they have to experience the same thing that they experience, man. This is jealousy, this is envy and everything. This is pure hatred, man. This is why a lot of people be super haters, bro, and they need to leave the ballers alone. They need to leave people like Young Dolph alone, because people like that, man, they sick and tired of this now. A lot of regular people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of rappers, a lot of anybody who's got something to lose, they starting to take things into their own hands now. So what if they don't got security on them? They gonna be their own security. So what if this happened? These people hating, they gonna make sure to protect themselves at any cost, because at the end of the day, they have to survive and they have to make it home, to their families and be able to do what they continue to do. And the other people who's hating and plotting and everything like that, they're going off the wrong motivation. The karma is going to stop them right in their tracks, because the people who have something to lose, they're standing their ground now. They're making sure to let it be known that people can't run up on them. People can't be doing the things that they used to do. They can't try to do them like Dolph no more. They can't try to get there anything close to them, because if they do, then they got every single right to make sure that if you stand in the way of them, that they're able to keep on walking and you is taken out as a threat. As far as that goes, man, everybody could understand that, because the people in Memphis really know what's going on, man. If Young Dolph would have had more of the dudes like Marcus Thornton around him, instead of having the guys that missed his calls, that won't answer for him, they'll take Young Dolph's money, but they won't answer his phone calls. Isn't that funny, man? Look how the world works. Everybody got to learn a lesson from this, man. Not everybody there is there to actually be there with you along your success. A lot of people, they just want to get off on the exit ramp with you and then go their own way, man. This is how the world works these days, and you got to pay attention to a lot of people that's really out there that might have been playing Young Dolph, trying to finesse him or anything like that, because at the end of the day, Memphis is small, it's super connected. Everybody knows everybody. Even the ops know each other. Even the dudes that was Young Dolph artists and he was paying them, but when he called them, they didn't answer. Those guys know the ops. They know everybody, so they talk to each other, man. So this indeed was a setup. If you think Young Dolph was set up, hit the comment section and let me know, because now, after all the pieces of the puzzle have been getting put together, after the shooting at the Lil Baby concert and everything, the feds is actually grabbing the people, because they know for a fact that those are the same dudes that actually know the whole game plan of what Govan told them back in that Privé restaurant when they was plotting how they was going to set up Young Dolph in the cookie shop, man. This all goes back to November 17th. This all goes back to that weekend, man, when Young Dolph was still walking around. He came back in town trying to help everybody, and they double-crossed him, they triple-crossed him, man. This is why a lot of people don't stay in their own cities, because they know inevitably at the end of the day, somebody that's seen them grow up from a kid to a superhero to a successful individual, they're gonna be the ones that hate, because they're not in that position. They wasn't able to do what they did. While they was playing around, while they was sleeping in, them people was putting in work countless days, day in, day out, overnights, nights without sleep, and they got successful how they did because of their actions. And so somebody that sit around and they got that broke person mentality, they waiting on their tax returns, they waiting on all these handouts, right? Them the type of people that's gonna end up hating first, man. And that's why you gotta keep an eye on them type of people. You gotta keep an eye on people who hate their job. You gotta keep an eye on people who not making enough, because they looking for from you to take it from, man. And that's why we gotta speak up against this kind of stuff. I hope everybody learned a lesson today, man. Drop a like on this video and comment. Let me know what y'all think, because this whole thing, man, is connected. It's a lesson everybody got to learn, and this is why people need to leave each other alone, man, before something ends up happening.